leave this light on?
No, you can turn it off.
Are you gonna leave that light on?
I'll turn it on. Smart Savvy, what's good? Good evening. How are you? How you feeling? What up to the world? What up to YouTube? It's your man NOS, no Snero, Matt. Noise over silence, no one's son, no one's similar. North over south, Nero, Matt, Matthew, amongst other things. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the chat. It's that night chat. We're just gonna talk it up a little bit before we call it a day. You know what I mean? We'll get some sage real quick. I've been burning tinier pieces of sage because I'm like, we don't need to burn the whole bundle of sage. That's like, that should be reserved for when like Lucifer himself is sitting right next to you. That's all I need for this chat. We all fam. It's all love. I'm doing my best, Smart Savvy. Thank you for asking. Fresh out the shower, got the fresh shave and all of that. Freshly teeth is freshly brushed. Gums are flossed. Feel amazing. Mrs. Clay was good. You washing eggs for the family? I'm doing my best. Thank you for asking. Tell us your secret on washing the eggs, because when I used to wash eggs, I've read that you're not supposed to use even water. Definitely not soap, but I always used a little bit of water, as little bit of water as I could, and I would like wet a paper towel and I would just wipe the eggs off. Sometimes I would have to get like the Brillo side of the sponge and like kind of scrape the poop off. But how do you do it? Needless to say, when Aura saw how where eggs come from and like has to collect them continuously for herself and saw how poopy they get and how stinky they are in the coop sometimes, Aura stopped eating eggs, and eggs used to be her favorite food. Let me turn all the chats on, because it's always gonna start with the top messages. You know. How has your last couple of days been, Smart Savvy? Hope your mental health is doing good. Mine was kind of wrecked yesterday. Was it yesterday morning? It was the night after I did my last chat, so it had to be yesterday morning because the whole Venezuela thing popped off, And like I knew it was gonna happen, I just didn't know it was gonna happen like that. I didn't know they were gonna actually kidnap or be able to. How are you even able to kidnap a whole president and his wife? That's wild. That's so wild to me. How that's even possible. And then now we're divided as a country again. And they make it seem like a lot of people are happy that that happened, but I mean, I don't know. I don't even really know how to call it. My soul is telling me that it's never the right thing to do to kidnap a man and his wife. You know what I mean? And if you, especially, don't hold no double standards. Like, if you're gonna do that, you gotta do that for all the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? Netanyahu should have been caught out there. But yeah, that's that. Back to work tomorrow. Yeah, I already know. I am back to work myself. I haven't worked any like gigs for the past week. Actually, I worked a couple, but like not my normal stuff. So yeah, there's that. But it's giving me time to trade more. I caught a really nice play for SoFi, the bank. I caught a really like a gap up. I caught it. So that almost made my week. And then I've been back to editing this vlog that I've been working on since September, late September, early October. So that's fun. I think it's the framework for that vlog is gonna be basically finding gratitude on hard days and finding the hidden lessons in everyday life moments. This is my hook. You ready for it? It's an open loop. It's an open loop, which you're supposed to do in your storytelling. This simple practice brings me peace daily. Amidst the chaos, more specifically, the lit trash can on the 40th floor of my building 7 of a life. I thought that was pretty good. Let me see what these comments are talking about. KK, is that KK or Sai? Oh, Katie. Okay, I got you. KK Katie. That's what's up. What a cool little handle you got right there. And definitely devastating for the whole world. I feel like anytime a sovereign country's borders are breached with foul intentions, tragedy. Anytime innocent people are hurt because some politicians want to do stupid shit with each other, tragedy. But this is the world that they signed up for, being politics, man. It just sucks that we as people don't have more of a say. It's also very sad that that's pretty much it's actually technically fundamentally what's the other word I'm looking for? Empirically an act of war. And yeah, Congress didn't allow that. Congress never voted on it. He didn't go to Congress for that. I think that's the first time that's ever happened in American history. So yeah, very, very strange times we're living in. Mrs. Clayton says, I use cool water mostly to float them to make sure the eggs are good to eat. Facts. Warm water will force germs into the egg. Nothing really sticks. It's too cold, so they look clean. Oh, nice. That's what's up. I learned to use cold water too, and not warm water. I didn't know about warm water pushing the germs into the egg though. Thankfully, I was always using cold water. And like any kind of wetness gets that poop off really nice. After a while, I would just dry rub them as much as I could with a paper towel, or like I would have like I said, the Brillo part of the sponge, and I would kind of just scratch it as much as I could without trying to break too much of the egg down. Mrs. Beller, Mrs. Muddy Beller, what's up, what's up? What do I do for work? I do gig work, I do YouTube, of course. But that's about it, man. That's about it. I have a book coming out that is gonna help with the finances, financier, and yeah, I mind my business for the most part, and I don't let things dictate my value. The only reason why I work at all is because you gotta pay bills, and I got 2 baby girls, and those baby girls need to be provided for. And I owe them provision since I brought them here. You don't wash until you're ready to refrigerate? That's what's up. I too kept my eggs in a bowl and never refrigerated them. Tanaz was good, long time no see. Have I gotten through The Artist's Way? Yeah, I've read that twice. I've read it twice. No, read it once. Audiobooked twice. And the only reason why I read it with the actual book is because I was going through it with the audiobook. Okay. Conscious Butte was good. you already on Monday, huh? I hear you. It's the life. Oh, Noriega in 1989, right, facts. They did go get Noriega like that without Congress approval. Yeah, I feel like there's been so many interventions and shit like that, but I don't remember them bombing Noriega. I thought they just went to go get his ass. Like it was like a military operation. They flew in the Green Berets or the Marines or some shit. The SEALs. And they went and got them. I'm doing my best, Conscious Butte. Thanks for asking. How you doing? Unseen was good. Thank you for the suggestions on the subjects and all of that. I really appreciate that. I gotta write them down so we could jump it off. But feel free to pop off whatever subjects you wanna talk about. You already know I'm down. I'm down. Wow. Yo, yeah. I think what a lot of people are missing on the Venezuela thing too, the thing that troubles me the most is Venezuela has strong ties with Russia and China. And we already got problems with China because we just signed like $100 billion arms deal with Taiwan. And the reason why we have interest in Taiwan is because Taiwan is the world's biggest manufacturer, producer, and exporter of semiconductors. And we need semiconductors for all electronics, namely military electronics. And China desperately wants Taiwan to come back into the fold. Taiwan used to be part of China, but we kind of helped them become an independent state and annex them from China. And so Taiwan is its own country, but China don't want that no more. They mad that they signed the arms deal with us, or we signed the arms deal with them. And America is mad because Venezuela basically said that, you know, they're going to be an ally military-wise with Iran and China. So it's like a big setup for a proxy war vicariously through Venezuela. And not for nothing, I don't want any smoke with China because I think China will fuck America up with their eyes closed. Not for now. I'm not gonna hold you. America is spread too thin. Our military ain't built like that. Like, we got good military, but have you seen the Chinese military? I don't think America wants smoke with the Chinese. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. They have a missile in China, what's it called? The ICBM. an intercontinental ballistic missile. Yeah, it's called 61, and that's because it holds 60 nuclear warheads and one hydrogen bomb and one fucking rocket, and it can circumnavigate the entire globe in a half hour. We don't have the technology to intercept that. So yeah, and we all know, like, we've been brought up in this nuclear world since the Cold War. We all feel the existential threat of some country getting mad enough to where they hit the button, they fire one nuclear missile or whatever, and then we have something called mutually assured destruction, or MAD, mutually assured destruction. Basically, once anybody throws a nuke up in the air, everybody's gonna throw their nukes up in the air, and then we all die. It's the end of the human race as we know it. Maybe even the planet. The planet gets knocked off its axis, and it's all over. And those are the times that we're living in right now. Fun. Happy Feet was good. You ain't working, girl. What up? Thank you for popping in on us, sharing your presence. We talking about geopolitical stuff right now. Well, me, basically. The problem is that he wants to go to Cuba, Greenland, and Canada. Oh yeah, I heard him say something today about how we desperately need Canada. We desperately need Greenland, strategically, military-wise, and I kind of see that. Geographically, why Greenland is important, but also, like, why the fuck this dude rallied his whole presidential campaign on no new wars. Like, they used to shout no new wars at his functions. And yeah, he's just going around calling it a war, but it's definitely a war, and it's potentially a world war. So very interesting times that we're in. And I want everybody to take every day gratefully and not take it for granted, because our shit is really fucking numbered these days. At least that's how I feel. I'm not panicking, but at the same time, counting my blessings for sure. But yeah, man, I'm taking it light. I'm super tired. I've been up since like 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 3:30. I didn't really look at my watch till it was like 4:20, and I had been up for a minute. And I got up and went to work this morning. I did some fucking DoorDash. And then I came home and worked on this vlog. And before I go to bed, I want to plot out some stocks for this week, so I can trade. That's how I caught that SoFi play last week, because Sunday I made the time, since I knew I wasn't going to be working on Monday. I made the time to go look at some of my favorite stocks and get some and buy some options, see if there was any interesting setups. And I saw it's called an asymmetrical triangle setup. It's basically like when a stock is forming lower highs and higher lows, and they're converging symmetrically at the point of the apex of this triangle that's laying on its side. It always makes a decent jump up or down. And the trend was SoFi going up, of course. So I bought a nice little, what was it? Like 15-cent option, which cost me $50. I turned that, no, not 50, $15. And I turned that $15 to a nice 65 and some change. And I felt really fucking good. because I was one contract. All my position sizes are small when I fucking trade. So yeah, that took my capital, my capital funds. It looks very nice, the green line, to see it go all the way up like that. So now I'll be able to increase my capital size, which means more profit or more loss. Hopefully, more profits than losses. You're driving back home right now. Just watched that Bears game. There you go with your Bears. How'd they do? Did they win? I hope they won. I know that's your team. Yeah, you should start trading, Smart Savvy. Paper trade for a while. You can paper trade on tradingview.com. If you want to paper trade options, Robinhood allows you to just by adding the option to a watch list. And yeah, it's fun. That's actually what I'm doing right now. I only take live trades with real money like on Monday or Tuesday. I would like to get into leap options, which are options that expire at least 3 months from the time that you purchase them. But those are always usually really expensive. I try to buy like my what's it called? My entry sizes, I guess you would want to call it. Like basically what I'm willing to bet on any given option is $30 to $40. That's all I'm putting into one trade because my capital is only like $400 and I only want to risk 10% per trade. So $30 to $40 is a sweet spot that I trade in. And you could definitely do that. Leap options usually if you find like a decent stock, it'll be like 80 to 100, sometimes 150, 200. But those do really well because you basically give the option, 3 months plus to hit your strike price. I hope I'm making sense to you right now, but options is a great way to get started trading because it's fairly easy to predict a trend. And if you only trade with the trend, you increase your odds of what's called winning a trade, which is basically like making a profit off of it. The Bears lost 19-16 to the Lions. Oh, what a good game though. Sounds like a good game. Happy, football. So I wonder if you would be interested in the prediction market since I'm talking about markings right now. How sure do you think? Are you probably one of those types of fans who would never bet against your team? But if you felt like you had a healthy grasp of who's gonna win a Bears game per se, or maybe like if you know any other teams and you see a lineup happening and you're like, I know for sure this team is gonna win, you might want to be interested in the prediction markets. You can flip your cash, basically, is what I'm saying. If you're good at that, if you feel a strong conviction on who's gonna win. I was thinking about getting into it, but I don't follow sports like that anymore. So, wait. What else is recent that we can talk about?
Yeah. Hey, new beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup, sun dirty in my cup. Clean soul.
Did y'all eat dinner yet? Are y'all nourished? Are y'all hydrated?
I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game.
I didn't eat dinner, but I don't know. I don't think I am.
You won't find me in the club. I'm in the lab trying to sharpen up the sword, swinging blades at these scrubs. Bitches fly. flock like bugs to the light, yeah, right. Treat my hoes like these raps, I don't really got a type. On top, bullshitting, all I needed was a mic. Yeah. Pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight, don't worry, it's all covered. Hey, live your life while you can, our days are on number. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun comes after, clearing up the disaster. Is it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company.
You bet against the Bears before and you won? That's what's up. Okay, at least you know what you're getting yourself into. That's what's up.
Take it from me, I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I finally lived to be the guy.
Cameron, what's up with you? You want some attention, fam? I got pants on right now. That's all you really need to know. And since I'm so busy, usually I do have pants on. But if I wasn't busy and if I had $1 million and I could just lounge around in my boxers, that's what I would do. Facts. What about you? Do you normally wear underwear in your house? Notice how I elevated it from pants to underwear. That's what's up. I love spaghetti. Have you heard about the monks walking for peace over 2,000 miles? Yeah, I have heard of that. I actually just saw some video online yesterday where one of them was talking to a crowd of people in front of the police, and he was telling them that, you know, basically we all have a choice on how we feel inside and how we need to not worry about the goings-ons in the world so much and just take care of ourselves and our families and our, you know, our immediate environment. And he said that they were marching to Washington, D.C., which I thought was really interesting. I wonder what their purpose is, what their goal is, what is their message, what are they trying to accomplish? And I hope they're not trying to like go set themselves on fire somewhere, because monks do shit like that sometimes. I think I do have something to share for you all. I'm gonna pause this music real quick, and I want y'all to listen to Joe Buttons. I want y'all to listen to Joe Buttons. He's reading something from his phone, but it really hit home for me, and I want to share it with y'all. Let me see if I can pause it. Apparently some random record producer in LA, but I really think it's AI. Yeah, I heard about the monks. I'm having a bowl of noodles with Cool Ranch Doritos, carrots, and a biscuit, and a ginger ale. Wow, that's diverse. What kind of noodles though? First, I need to know what kind of noodles. Like, are they noodles that you boiled and made? Are they like, you know, pasta noodles? Or are they like ramen noodles? Cause I'm feeling like you're in some ramen type of noodles right now with the Cool Ranch Doritos on the side. Random carrots and a biscuit. Is the biscuit warm? Or is it like room temperature biscuit? And ginger ale is what's up. I hope you got the Schweppes, not the Canada Dry. Actually, I think they both sold out with the high fructose corn syrup. But I remember Canada Dry had the corn syrup before the Schweppes did. It would be side of Schweppes, whatever they call it. You got a chance to see the monks in Snellville? That's what's up. Nice. I don't even know where Snellville is at. Yeah, I heard about that. You ate a chili dog and a pizza? Oh, you girl me. Okay, you chilling with the peoples. That's what's up. Yeah, let's listen to Joe Button talks. So he's talking about musicians, but this also applies to life. If let me turn these off. This also applies to like life when we're talking about life goals and shit. Oh, 45 minutes east of Atlanta. Oh shit. All right, here we go. Wait. Play. Come on. Here we go.
A record producer in LA said, most musicians don't fail because they're bad. They fail because their nervous system can't survive the industry. And every artist in the room went still. He said the biggest myth in music is that success depends on exposure. No, he said, it depends on whether your body can handle being unseen longer than you expected. Most artists quit not because they're untalented, but because their brain interprets silence as danger. The industry doesn't break voices, it breaks nervous systems. They scout emotional, he said, labels don't scout talent. They scout emotional durability. This is when I saved this.
Yeah, this is the one where you spend. Yeah.
The ability to create when numbers drop, to write when no one cares,
Facts.
to perform after rejection number 47.
Or 447.
Yeah, 4,047,047. To stay human when algorithms treat you like a product.
Air horns.
He said 90% of rising artists crumble not from hate, but from the invisible weight of being ignored.
Yeah, he left Earth right there.
Then he told the story of a singer who went viral overnight and disappeared 6 months later. Not because she lacked songs, because the dopamine crash after fame felt like grief. He is killing this.
Yeah.
Her body couldn't handle the altitude, he said. And no one teaches artists how to breathe up there. The crowd went silent, like they suddenly recognized themselves. He revealed the real industry filter. Consistency under emotional pressure. Not talent, not looks, not luck. Just the ability to keep creating without collapsing into comparison, self-doubt, or the terror of being, quote unquote, too late. Most artists don't lose their dream, he said. They lose their self-trust. He ended with a line that felt like a punch. Your biggest enemy isn't the industry. It's the version of you that believes you're running out of time. He is
Smoking, yeah.
because that belief kills more careers than bad marketing or missed opportunities. And every musician in the room suddenly exhaled, like someone finally named the monster under the stage.
He smoked that shit. Whoever this is. It could have been an AI, I don't care. The words were great. The words were absolutely great.
Even if that's AI got that from a real kid.
Yeah, they smoked that.
Somebody that really went through something. Like
Yeah, that shit was deep. That shit hit deep. That shit hit close to home. The ability to perform even when it's fucking quiet. The ability to show up after you've been rejected. The ability to perform when it looks like people don't like your shit. That shit had hit me extra hard, not extra hard, but definitely touched me today because I'm editing this video and I go to my YouTube studio and I'm like, yo, I'm really like driving people away. It seems like every time I go live, I lose like 5 to 20 fucking subscribers. And then, I have that self-talk like, that shit don't even, that shit, like, don't even look at the numbers. The shit don't matter. But it does a little bit. And then I saw that like right after that. And I was like, that's exactly what I needed to hear. The internet is weird like that. Like, it really makes me feel like it's reading my brain sometimes. Like, it's measuring my brain signals and trying to interpret what I'm thinking, and then shows me a lot of times something that's actually beneficial for my current mind state. And I'm like, the internet is cool for that. Now, if they could just like get rid of debt, like if the internet can just go give everybody a perfect 850 credit score, that's what I really needed to do. But I pulled up Unseen's topic ideas. Let me get the music back on. Oh, that was pretty loud. But before we jump into some of Unseen's topic ideas, does anybody have any confessions to make? Any areas of their life where that they would like empathized or mirrored, where they feel like they've quit on themselves, their artistry, their goals, their dreams, because you felt like you weren't getting supported as much as you would like to. And then we'll get into unseen stuff. Conscious Beauty, what's up? I like these little emoticons you got going on. Those are what's up. Oh yes, I follow this girl that I realize a lot of y'all follow too. I have like 27 subscribers in common with this girl called Black Forager on YouTube, and I follow her on Instagram Threads. Her channel is so fun, yo. I love her personality. I love her knowledge and her wisdom. I think it's a great idea to teach people how to forage regular shit that we all see every day, and she'll teach you how to like eat it, how to store it, all of that. She'll teach you shit to stay away from. So shout out to the Black Forager, the dope individual right there. Very interesting, very evangelical about what she does too. I'll give her that. Also very cute in her own way. I love how confident she is. And I noticed that a lot of y'all like her too, so big up to her. The blah blah report says, yes, jack of all trades, master of none, probably because consistency was where I struggle the most. What do you think that's keeping you from being consistent? Are you being avoidant? That's something that I've learned about recently too, is how a lot of us have a bad habit of being avoidant. And I think that's a lot of us. Who else said? Laura Jackson, what's up? What's up? Hi, Sen says oodles and noodles. Oodles and noodles. Why can't I remember? It sounds familiar, but I can't remember what that is. Oh yeah, no, that's cup of noodles. Is cup of noodles, oodles and noodles the same thing? Maybe. Yeah, I think it is. The biscuit is room temp and Canada Dry. It got that base. That's what it is. As long as it's strong. One thing I can't stand is damn flat. So flat anything, any type of flat soda. If I'm drinking soda, it better have some bubbles in it. Oh yeah, Mrs. Clayton, you would definitely love this person. It's Black Forager. She's on Thread, she's on TikTok. Probably wouldn't be surprised if she's on YouTube. But great content, yo. Every time I see her, I stop and I pause. and just watch what she's going on. I'm about to tap out for 20 minutes. If I don't catch y'all before you go, have a great night, everyone. I bet. Have a great night to you as well. It's challenging to continue something if I don't see results fast enough. Oof. I hear that. It's that instant gratification. We got to get over that. With most things, it's all about a long game. Yep, you said it. At least you know it. That's where your work is at. Uncle Ruckus. What's good, Uncle Ruckus? Long time no see, man. Oh man, you made me want to watch the Boondocks now. So we could share Uncle Ruckus quotes. Cause I gotta brush up on my Uncle Ruckus quotes. I used to know all of them joints. All I remember is what do you say? There's a high graded niggatry at work, yeah. Some shit like that. Classic. I start projects and don't finish a lot. It sucks, but I struggle with ADD. It's getting better over time with meditation, but it's hard. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. ADD is real. But if you take it piece by piece, sure you'll be all right. Step by step. Another good hack for ADD is what's it called? Reward. It's like the reward task method or something like that. Basically, where you say you have any given task, you break it up into segments. You perform one segment of the task, reward yourself. Another segment of the task, reward yourself. Take a break, jump back into the task, reward yourself. So on and so forth. Yeah, I feel like I'm a procrastinator too. Like I literally have to keep in mind. I'm always reminding myself why it is why I'm doing things, for what reason. And that always helps me tremendously, just remembering why. And my why is always my daughters, and how every day without them or not being around them is a fucking tragedy. Tragedy? Yeah. Tragedy is a word as well as tragedy. But yeah, it's both of those things. So that's why I push through, man. Keep going. That's why I wake up every morning stupid early. And I try to go to sleep early. The key to waking up early, I've found out through my intense chase of the 5:30 a.m. wake up every day, is making sure I go to bed early. If I don't go to bed by like 10:30, sometimes I'll even go to bed at 10:30, but I won't fall asleep till like midnight. And that always fucks me up. So if you want to wake up early, y'all, just make sure you go to sleep. Yeah, I still gotta actually I gotta do my stocks. I gotta do my trades. I gotta see what the setups are this week. 10 laws. Oh, here's something for us all. Is it readable? All right, eight things right here. 8 things. How to train your brain to enjoy doing hard things. I think this is prevalent to what we're talking about right now. Number 1, rewire your reward system. I was just talking about those rewards. Let's get these. Woo. It don't gotta be that bright. Let's do that. Your brain chases easy dopamine from things like scrolling, snacking, or procrastinating. Flip the narrative by linking rewards to effort. Want to change your phone? No, pause. Want to check your phone? Do it after a focused session. Want to listen to a podcast? Only while getting your steps in. Gradually, effort becomes the trigger for your rewards. Love that. Number 2, focus on identity, not task. Stop saying, I have to work out. Start believing I'm the type of person who trains daily. When habits align with your identity, discipline isn't forced, it becomes natural. Number 3, remove the starting barrier. The hardest part is getting started. Don't tell yourself to run 5K. Just put on your shoes and step outside. Don't stress over a huge project. Simply open your laptop. Small actions break big resistance. Facts. Number 4, build discomfort tolerance. Difficult things become easier when you practice them. Cold showers, lifting heavier, sitting quietly without distractions. Leaning into discomfort toughens your mental stamina. Number 5, make the right choice, the easy one. Design your environment so good habits happen by default. If your gym is on your commute, workouts become routine. If your alarm is across the room, you'll have to get up. Set things up in your favor. Number 6, apply the one more rule. When you feel like stopping, do one more rep, one more page, one more minute. That small push trains your mind to embrace effort, not shy away from it. Number 7, visualize the outcome, not the effort. Your brain dislikes work but loves rewards. Don't focus on how hard a workout is. Imagine the energy you'll have after. Don't dread deep work. Picture the satisfaction of finishing it. And then lastly, number 8, don't chase perfection, chase consistency. Perfection isn't the goal, showing up is. If your habit is daily movement, a 5-minute walk still counts. If you miss a day, get back at it tomorrow. Winning is about persistence, not flawlessness. Ashe. Boom. Yeah. Dixon Cider. He got me to say it out loud. That was a good one. Dick's inside her. Wow. Got me. We chilling. The truth. What's good with you? How you, man? I'm about to boogie up out of here. All right. I got to get to these stocks. It's been a wonderful chat with you. It's been a dope session. Catching up with the community. I'm not going to hold y'all for too long. Let me run through and thank everybody who showed up tonight. Mrs. Clayton, Smart Savvy, Laura Jackson, Uncle Ruckus, the Blah Blah Report, Unseen, a.k.a. High Six, Conscious Butte, Ruggins, even though I don't know this person, Jane Shees, Cameron Sadlier. Oh shit, my leg just fell asleep. God dog it. Gotta love getting old and aging. Happy Feet. I don't know if I said Happy Feet. KK Katie. And Smart Savvy. Yeah. All right, I think that's everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight. It's been love. I will see you in a couple of days, which is going to make it Tuesday. 7 o'clock, 6:30. You already know how we do. It's going to be another good one. Who knows what I'll have in store. If you enjoyed or resonated with any of this, feel free to hit that thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing. Look out for the book. Look out for the vlogs. To the one of us who is many, we come to you in total awareness. Please grant my friends peace, progress, prosperity, persuasion, pleasure, panacea, and this eternal present. In the eternal present. There we go. Ashe, Amen, Aho. En la gen. En la ek. En la ken. En la ek. En la ken. I forgot how to say it already. Shout out to the Mayans, man. I'm gonna get back to it. But basically what that means is it's a Mayan phrase for saying you are another me. Alright? Keep that in mind. Be good to each other. Stay stay hydrated, stay nourished. Take care of yourself. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Big hugs. Peace.